What's up, y'all? It's Wayne. Check out Undisputed every Friday to hear my hottest takes from the week in sports. From the Cowgirls to Coach Prime to LeBron. Undisputed is your go-to for the best sports debates from me, Skip, and the crew. Tune in and follow us on foxsports.com, the Fox Sports app, YouTube, and anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, so I wanted to talk on this thing real quick. I saw this comment, and I think that's what I'm going to title this episode. Did Kanye West bring Air Jordan 1s back in style? Now, they said Kanye, and then it was another guy named Don C. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. When I went out and bought my first pair of Jordans, my Air Jordan 1s, and it wasn't until I had saw this comment. So a lot of you guys know I'm some sneakers deep into being a sneaker addict. Never once did I think about Kanye West or a guy I don't even know. I'm like, I've never seen this man's face. I heard of his name. I heard of the name Don C before, but I do not know these guys. So it's just kind of crazy to me to hear a statement like that. And I'm like, fam, when I went out back, it was either in 2016 or 2017 when I had bought my first pair of Air Jordan 1s. When I had bought those shoes, Kanye West was not in my mind at the time. I don't even think I was listening to his music at the time. Like, I'm saying, like, usually if I'm about to buy me something, like, I take my headphones off. I ain't listening to no music, so I could give the people around me my undivided attention. But I saw that comment and was like, I want to respond, but I'm like, you know what? No, I'll just do a podcast episode. This will overall be my response. And I would like for other people to chime in too. Like, I don't know, maybe you did see Kanye wear a pair of Air Jordan 1s, but the thing is this, all right? Whether you're an old sneakerhead or a new sneakerhead, it don't matter. You bought, my thing is this, like, and this is like talking on just like all the different generations of sneakerheads, because Kanye wasn't even in the picture when Air Jordan 1s had came out. And people was rocking Air Jordan 1s all the way back then. You can watch any 90s movie, TV show where sneakers was a big part of the show. Kanye, Don C, Don C, I'm like, I don't even know who he is. Let me look him up real quick. Let me look up who Don C is, because Don C, okay, so he's an executive at, so he's like Kanye West is like, Don C was a manager for Kanye West and an executive at Kanye West's Good music label. He is also the best man at the wedding of Kanye. So it's like pretty much like a toss up. Oh, and there's like a photo of him like holding a pair of, no, those are 3s. Those are Air Jordan. No, what are those? Are those break? Oh, that's the Jordan Legacy 312. So it's like, I guess it's like Jordan 3s, 1s, and 2s mixed together. I was kind of, it looks nice, but I was kind of confused by the shoe and stuff. He ain't even holding the Air Jordan 1. Even like the first photo that pops up, he's like, I've seen those shoes before, but I can't place the name of it. But yeah, I'm like, fam, I'm not seeing no Air Jordan 1s when I'm looking through the photos and stuff. So that's why I'm like, fam, you're looking through photos and you're not seeing them. So, but anyways, what was I saying? What point was I getting ready to make? All right, so but no, that's what I was gonna overall talk on, like all the different types of generations and stuff of sneakerheads, because I'm like, it's Don C guy, so he's kind of like right there neck and neck with Kanye. So I'm just gonna put him in the same category. So back when Air Jordan 1s came out, Air Jordan 1s come out, everybody loves them. Everybody's rocking them, everybody's wearing them, blah, blah, blah. Was Kanye West and Don C in the picture then? No. Was they in the picture in the 90s when people was really wearing them? No. Early 2000s? No. There might have been a point in time where they was wearing them frequently and people was liking them. But if you are a true dedicated sneakerhead, okay, yeah, you might have you a pair of Yeezys or some Don C collaboration shoes or something. You might. But, because I think, doesn't he have like a pair of Air Forces or something like that? Don C Air Force One. I think it was like these like blue. Yeah. Yeah, just done. Okay, so I remember like seeing he came out with these like blue Air Forces and stuff. But yeah, you might have those. You might have some of Kanye's shoes. But you're getting that because you've already have been a sneakerhead for some time now. And you may be a fan of Kanye, you may be a fan of Don C. That's on you. But like you can't place that on like anybody after Kanye West and Don C's times. You can't say like, oh, you bought those because of Kanye, you bought those because of Don C. I bought those because I had an extra. When I bought my first pair of Air Jordans, I bought those because I had an extra, what is the shoes? I think they were $110. I had an extra $110. I wanted to go get me a pair of shoes. I saw those ones and I bought those ones. Kanye, Don C, I didn't even know who Don C was until I seen them Air Forces. But yeah, I'm like, fam, you can't place that on sneakerheads, even after they came after, Kanye's time. And now I'm like curious, I'm like asking some of my like sneaker friends, like, did Kanye or Don C get you into Air Jordan 1s? I swear, if anybody says yes, I'm like, you're not a sneakerhead. Like, you're not. I will not call you a sneakerhead. Like, if anything, you're following the trend, but you're not a sneakerhead. My thing is this is how you become a sneakerhead. You go into Foot Locker, right? Or Champs, or Finish Line. You go into a sneaker store of some sorts, right? You go into a sneaker store of some sorts, or you can most likely watch a YouTuber, like talk about different shoes, or follow a page on social media where they're talking about different shoes, all right? You do that, and then you eventually go out, you get you without a care in the world, without an imagination, without your mind, you go in there, you're drawn. That's the thing though, like when you see a pair of shoes that you like, you are drawn to that shoe. That shoe is pulling you in, and you are grabbing that shoe and looking at it, okay? Looking at that shoe. You are making a eye contact with the shoe that ain't got no eyes with a shoe, okay? You are looking deep into that shoe. And then you're going to look at one of those, sneaker store workers and stuff. And you're going to ask them, hey, do you have this in my, size or whatever? You don't go in there asking, hey, do you have this in my size? Because now, if I was a sneaker store worker and you are like, hey, you got this in my size, I'm like, well, what's your size? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like I'm saying, like you, like, so me, I would go and be like, hey, do you guys have this in the size 10? They bring out that size 10, all right? Or if you're lucky, they may be like, hey, that's a size 10 in your hand right there. So you're taking the shoelaces apart, like, letting the shoes widen out a little bit. You put your foot inside that shoe, and you become one with the shoe. It's like that movie Avatar when they're going around with the horses and the weird pterodactyl like bird dinosaur things, and they get their tail and then they get their ponytail, then plug it up with that's how it is with shoes. It goes with you and stuff. Like, I'm telling you, like, you might think that I'm playing, but I'm like, that is usually how it goes for a lot of sneakerheads out there. You get one pair of shoes, you love them, you wear them, you do whatever you want to do with them. You clean them, you wear them around the house, or you can take them outside, dirty them up as much as you can and want to and stuff. But you are wearing that shoe and you are being yourself in that shoe. I honestly think that is what fashion is today, is like your shoes. It starts with your shoes. You can wear you a black outfit, but if you got it on a dope pair of shoes, fam, like that's what, people still pay attention to shirts. I don't think I've ever had a compliment on my pants before. I don't know. Like, maybe if I am wearing, like, some, like, designer type pants or something, like, if I'm wearing some, like, pants where it's, like, got, like, something going on about them, then I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing when I'm wearing these pants. But it starts with because I mainly when I go outside, I'm wearing like dark colored clothing and stuff, and I'm just like whatever types of shoes and stuff. I just went recently got me a pair of shoes today. Well, I had ordered them on Sunday, but then they came in today. But I'm saying like in these, it was the Zion Williamson, his shoes. Shoes is actually pretty nice. They're comfortable too, but. Like I was saying though, back on this Kanye West and Don C thing, they might have added more to the sneaker conversation, but they're not the reason why people like Air Jordan 1s, okay? They're like very little to. All right, so you know what? I was getting ready to say something, and I'm like, okay, man, let me like stop myself before I say something that's like really out of pocket and things. But the only thing that Kanye is, known for when it comes to the sneaker community is his shoes and his shoes only. Don C, same with his shoes. But Air Jordan 1s, so many people are wearing Air Jordan 1s. So many people are wearing them. I didn't even see nobody. I might have seen like numerous people wearing them, but I didn't know what they were. I just probably seen them as like a pair of Nike shoes, especially the Air Jordan 1s. It's like the way that they look like it's, like a different version of an Air Force One. So I was aware of Air Force One shoes, but when I had seen Air Jordan 1s for the first time, I was like, oh, this shoe is nice. I like this. Kanye, Don C was not in my mind at any given point in time, okay? And like I said, I don't even know who this Don C guy is. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. Like I said, they have added to the sneaker conversation, but they have not contributed to the... Is that the proper way of saying the word? I feel like I wanted to say something else. But anyways, they're not the reason why people are wearing Air Jordan 1s. So Michael Jordan is the reason. If we're going to really name off some people, Michael Jordan is the reason why people are wearing Air Jordan 1s. Because of him. Because the history that he has made behind those shoes, okay? So I'm not hearing that Kanye and Don C is the reason why people wear Air Jordan 1s or they brought them back in style. They never went out of style. Like, that's the thing where it's like, okay, and then if you're saying it from that like point of view, where you're saying that the shoes was out of style at one point in time, and now all of a sudden people brought them back into style. Fam, I think I've talked on this coworker before, but it was like he was like he was like the head, like, well, I don't know. I'm gonna call him a chef. I'm gonna say he was like one of the head chefs, but I don't know. Like either he was like a high-ranking cook, but I'm gonna call him a chef because I have that amount of respect for him. But anyways, and if he ever does hear this, he knows who he'll know who I'm talking about because it's him overall. But anyways, there's this chef at my old job. And I remember when I very first started getting into sneakers and stuff, he was one of the first people to approach me about it. And so I remember when there was one time he was sitting down, he was telling me how back, I think it was like in the early 2000s, it was like 2003 or something like that. And he was like how he said like he was talking about like the different types of Jordans he had. I think it was around that time. I don't know. But anyways, I'll never forget when he came through, and I don't even know if he listens to Kanye or, knows who Don C is. I'm like, I highly doubt anybody really knows. And like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just saying this is just facts. You can ask, there might be some sneakerheads out there where it's, well, yeah, because of his like collaborations with shoes and stuff. But other than that, you ask somebody that just gotten into shoes and then they're going out and getting their first pair of Air Jordan 1s. And I'm saying, it's not like you'll see Don C shoes like in stores and stuff. So yeah, you're gonna be most likely looking around and then come across his shoes and see who he is. But other than that, like, you ain't gonna really know who he is and stuff. But anyways, I'll never forget when this coworker, he came through and he was wearing these black and yellow Air Jordan 1s, and he said he got that like years ago. And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, he most likely, yeah, Kanye at that time was blowing up and stuff. Let me just see real quick. Kanye West 2003. See if there's like any photos of him when he's all right, let me like 2003 outfit. Okay, what's he wearing here? I can't even tell what them shoes are. So you want to say like, what are those? But those look like some like white Air Forces or something. All right, so let's just put like early 2000s outfit. They're not really focused on the shoes. He's wearing like these Adidas shoes. They got like some like wings and stuff on them, but I don't know what. Okay, you know what? No, forget outfit. 2003 shoes. Let's see if there's like some. All right. So he had those one shoes with the stars on it, and that was about it. Like I remember him wearing them shoes, but I don't really remember him. Like, and I saw this post where in the post that the guy was commenting on, like they show like a post of Kanye like wearing like Air Jordan 1s and stuff, but it was like something like, I think it was recent. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can pull this post back up, because it didn't look like any of the photos was like old. That one that looks like when he did like Watch the Throne with Jay-Z. That's when it looked like Kim Kardashian is there. So that definitely was like after the, early 2000s. He's wearing a pair of Air Jordan 6. So I'm guessing like maybe when was the last time? Because I know they were released back in 2019. Let me go on StockX real quick and see when was the last time before 2019 when Air Jordan 6 was released. Jordan 6, Bread, Varsity Red, 2010. Dang, was it that long back before? What did they? Hold on for a second. Let me just look that up because it'll be a lot easier. Infrared. I don't know why I've been calling them Bread and stuff, and they're not. That's not the name. Like, I don't know why I've been saying that, but all right, 2019, 2014, and that could be like 2014, 2010, but I don't know. It's probably like between those times. And then there's a tweet that he made called Mood, like he just said like Mood, Kanye West tweet Mood. Let's see when he made this tweet, because it's like him wearing a pair of purple and white Air Jordan 1s. That's outrageous tweet. Kanye 2024. All right, let me just go on Twitter. It'd probably be a lot easier. I don't know why I didn't just do that and stuff and making things like harder on myself. Why is it that when I try to like look up something, it's like you try to look it up and then you don't find it? Like I'm over here seeing that like dancing Spider-Man with a bottle of Hennessy, and I'm like, fam, that's not what I'm looking for. I am just looking for Kanye West Mood, like, or just forget it. But anyways. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not seeing anything, so I'm like, therefore, I'm like, yeah, that person's comment, I'm like, bro, you is mad invalid on that statement. Like, nah, you can't sit here and assume that people got in the shoes because of Kanye. I know I didn't, so. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 40 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and we'll knock $20 off your first purchase. And make sure you use my supporter credit code for Epic Games, TMossBoss. And in the meantime, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.